Hey everybody, Kyron here, and welcome back to another episode of Banished. So, where we left off last time, I did do a little bit of AFKing, so we got some homes up here. Make it a little bit easier to get this area all prepped and ready. The problem we're kind of running into is it just took so long for anybody to actually come over here to clear any of this, but as you can see, we have a couple of builders all stocked up here so they can go home real easily. They can get supplies, they can get wood and food and all that real easily. So we'll be able to have a little bit easier time building around here going forward. So a couple things I want to do. I can't remember, did we get, I think we got chilies, right? But we did not get, oh, did we not get chilies? I thought we got that. Let's check our farm supplier here. Maybe I never actually, oh, pepper seeds, that's right. Peppers. Oh, we do have pepper. Oh, it's pepper, it's not chilies. Okay, shoot. We got the wrong seed. Whoops. Alright, so we're still looking for specifically chilies, and we're looking for cherry seeds. And we're still looking for the silk eggs. Those are all things that we need to be able to proceed and build a couple more buildings here. So let's keep going. We should have a supply of military supplies coming in so we can do our fort buildings. Again, I have not done any kind of work on planning this area out or anything, so I think I am just going to wing it. What I think I'm going to do is I need to get rid of this if I want to put a parade ground in there. I think I want to put a parade ground kind of right here, so it'll be the entrance to kind of the fort area. We could put up some towers and things like that in here. Why don't we get the outline of that going? So we have Tower 1, Tower 2. Tower 2 is a tall one. Tower 1 I think I like a little bit better. It's got the sloped sides. I think that's a little bit more traditional of a style. I honestly don't know. There's not really any other styles you can go with. And this area looks like it's not going to be flat. So that could be a problem. Let's see, palisade walls. Why don't we do a flatten in this area just so that we have kind of a nice little zone where we can start building stuff here. Because if we're going to build the walls, we're going to have kind of a flat area. Let's get this all situated. Boom. And we'll go down here. There we go. So that should do it. I think that got rid of all the little hills and whatnot. So let's put on our fort items. We're going to do one of these guys. I thought you could build these into the wall. How do you do that? Palisades tower corner. There we go. So you use these guys. There they are. Does this one not have a door? That's kind of weird. So this one has a door, but these apparently don't need doors. All right, and you want to make sure that if you look, you can see there's that little walkway on top of, or kind of about 3/4 of the way up the palisade wall. You want to make sure that that is facing the right way. Let's see, so 2, 4, 6. So right there is our center. All right, and then we're going to do a palisade corner. That's an inner corner. We need the outer corner. All right, so there's our tower. Our palisade is halfway in between. So we do it on the bottom section there. So that'll be Tower 1. And then we'll have another tower over here. Let's actually do a resource clear again here. Get rid of some of that stuff. And then we're going to need to make another stockpile. We'll let's put it there for now. All right. Good. Yeah, so once we got these builders right here, these built up immediately fast, which is definitely good. Got a couple of traders coming in, so I think we'll wait for those to come through. Do high priority on that because I want to get that parade ground in there so we can kind of start marking out our territory here. Sorry, got a little bit of a cold coming. It's we've had a cold snap up here. It's been about temperature dropped like 30 degrees in the last 3 days or so. So body's still adjusting to the cold. So it might be a little bit more sniffly than usual. Alright, almost done there. Looks like they got it about half cleared. How's our situation going here? Ooh, we need clothing. We need clothing. So this one is finished. We did reeds and feathers. I think we want to do wool coats. We don't want to use feathers. We could probably get into buff coat. We would need to make some cured leather. I think that one is. I think the buff coat is like the most expensive option though. Linen and wool, leather and cloth, silk and linen. Oh man, we definitely need to get silk in here. I think we'll do wool coat for now, and then let's do survival coats on these guys again, just because we need to build up our supplies again, and we're running low on tools. These guys are all on steel tools. They all have 2 of 2. We might need to build. Actually, let's get into bronze tools if we're gonna do that. How do we do bronze tools? So 1 bronze and 1 log. All right. So we need to make bronze. What are we doing here? So this is iron. We don't really need that anymore because I think our iron ore supplies are pretty low. Iron, we shouldn't really be producing. Why do we have 7,700 iron ore? What is going on here? That's on iron, that's on coal. Oh, you're on iron ore, you're supposed to be coal. That's why we have so flippin' much. Oh, wait, actually, I think I stopped producing coal on that like a bunch of episodes ago. Because we had too much coal stacked up in our material warehouses here. Alright, what do we want to do with you? I think we wanted to do cloth, right? For bedding. No, this we did want to do linen. There we go. I guess we could probably start a linen coat. Linen and wool. Yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we do exactly that? Alright, so I gotta get everything in place so that we can start doing bronze tools. So that means we're gonna have to rely a little bit more on copper, and we need to make bronze. And we need to make the tools. So we need 2 more of the foundry or the forge, because I think they'll do both. Yep. So I think what I'm going to do is come over here, and we're going to put in a couple of copper mines here, because copper seems to be the material of the day. Copper ore mine, can I fit it in there? I can't. Awesome, I love when that works. Alright, we'll do it like that. We'll put 4 of them in just because we need just obscene amounts of copper. It seems. Alright, we got our bank bars coming in here too. Fantastic. We're just getting all the stuff built. Alright. So we'll get the copper mines in, and then we need a couple of forges, which is finished material under here. We want to do the forge, I believe. Yeah, because the forge doesn't require a source of water. What do I want to do here? I think I'll do it like that, so that I can get a couple of roads around here. Alright, so it looks like that's the top where we can't build. And we'll go like that. Is this still? That is still a dirt road. So let's upgrade you. Like so. There we go. Alright, so we got a couple forges in here. One of these will make bronze. That means we need a tin mine too, right? Bronze requires tin ore. So let's, where do we want to put that? I guess we can probably just kind of put it in there. So let's get a tin mine in place. Iron, salt, tin. Can we fit it in there? Not really. Hey, we can. Perfect. Alright, so put a tin mine in there. We got our 4 copper mines here. And then we have our forges so we can convert to bronze and then convert to bronze tools. Excellent. Alright, how we doing over here? Perfect. Alright, we are getting it done this time. Alright. Let's put a parade ground in there. We'll put a couple roads in because we're going to need some good old-fashioned roads around you. Like so. Then I think we're probably going to put some housing down here. Do we want to do tents? I think I do want to do tents. Tents don't really do anything, but they kind of add to the ambiance, if you will. Actually, we could probably put tents over here next to the mountain, so people can kind of camp out. And when you get like jousters and stuff like that in there, they can they have a place that they can go and stuff like that. So yeah, let's kind of fill this area in with tents, and we'll do houses over here. I don't think there's any homes in here, just barracks. There's the block house. Yeah, so we gotta actually use these guys. It's gonna be the row houses and the officer townhouses. Let's see how many of these we can fit in here. Yeah, let's do a clear. We'll just free up that one little spot there. And then, oh shoot, we gotta put in fences too. So let's remove those. We gotta put our fences in before we kind of do that. Let's just make sure we have a pharmacist or a doctor, physician. That's what I was looking for. Physician. All right. So let's do. See, that's a turn. We want to just do a angled wall. There we go. I think I might wait for those to go in actually before I start building more walls in. Actually, I could probably start putting them in here. Where's the angled wall? I can start putting them in like so. How's that gonna work? Actually, I need to put in a turn. That's what I need to do. I need to put in a... Which turn do I need? I think I need this turn. Alright, so there's our tower. There's our wall. So then we need to go like that. And then we can put in our... I wish you could like blueprint or something, or show where it's going to end up. So I'll just, I'm actually pointing at my screen right now. I think that'll be where it needs to go. Yeah, that should line up. If not, we can always tear them down. These just require 2 wood apiece, so I'm not too incredibly worried about it. So we'll put in a diagonal here. And then I think I want to put in a... Actually, I think I want to put in a turn here. Let's throw in a turn. Old age. Ooh, we definitely need to get more clothing up in here. What are we doing on everything else? Fuel. Let's do survival coats again. Where are you guys? Miners. What mine went out on us? Ah, these. Alright, let's get these upgraded. I think these are candles yet. Those are pretty fresh mines. Get those upgraded. These guys are going pretty nicely. Looks like we're just waiting for our builders to come through and get those taken care of. So let's head back up here and we'll continue on with our fort walls. I think it's... Let's see, what do we want to do? We want to do from a curve to a flat. There we go. And then we're going to do just a regular sideways wall. We'll do there. And then we're going to do a flat to an inner curve. There it is. And then we're going to do a diagonal. And then I think we want to get kind of over in this area with this diagonal. Yep, that should do. So then we're going to do a diagonal to a flat. There it is. And then we should be able to do flats all the way along there without any problems. Perfect. Boom. We're probably going to have to destroy some of these. I'm pretty sure I want to do a tower of some sort. But we'll wait for those to go in, make sure that it's looking good, and we're not screwing up here before we put too many down. All right. So we've got a parade ground. What else do we want to do here? Think we want to do. Do we want to put the wall on the other side of the parade ground here? I think we probably do. Keep the parade ground nearby, but we don't want it actually inside of our fort so that we can kind of limit the amount of civilians that come through. So I think what we might do is put in some gates. Let's see, gates. Palisade. Oh, they have longer palisade wall sections. I don't know if they had that before. That's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. Gate. Here's the gate. And then if you hit F, you can kind of pick which of the door designs you want. So let's kind of curve here. So this one is just an opening. This one is a closed door. This one is like a reinforced opening or sliding door. This is an open door. This one's like a reinforced interior with the doors open and the doors closed again with just the regular sticks. So I think what we want to do is have an open door here, and then we'll do a closed door here. Actually, I did not check to see which orientation that was in. So let's redo that. Fort, gate. We're going to do the... This is the open door, right? Yep, open door. And then we're going to have the walkway on the inside. And then we're going to have... I might leave that for now. And then we can always put a gate in here if we really want to a little bit later. I want to make sure that we have enough room for our houses. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine and dandy. Actually, let's do the 5. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. All it does is prevent a couple of clicks. So, boom, boom, and it would have been too much anyway. I would have had to put a 3 in there, regardless. All right, so there, and then we're gonna have an interior angle. This one. So, oops. Yep, so we're going to have the corner piece here, and then the platform is facing inward. All right. There we go. A couple regular walls in. We'll put another corner in, and this time we're going to have the other corner piece, and then we're going to do a bunch of the 5s. Alright. So I think our fort area is getting there, and just need to wait for a couple of builders come through. Let's check on our area here. So we have copper. We're going to do copper bars for all these. Actually, do these require ore? Bronze, copper ore, and tin ore. Ah ha ha ha. Alright, so we'll do bronze. And then we'll do bronze tools. Wow, how many people can you have on these? That is quite a few. I might as well max it out. How many blacksmiths do we have? 22. And then we'll cap these off at 6, and I think the tin mine can only go to 5. Oops, keep that one at 15. That was our stone. There we go. And then this one caps at 5, I believe. Once it's built, obviously. So then our stone cutters are good. We need some more miners. Alright. Oh, that one does cap at 6. Excellent. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, we'll leave that one at copper bars. We have 3 to 1 over here anyway. So it'll be 3 copper for 1 tin. And then we'll keep this one as bars just so that we have a surplus of bars if we need them. I don't think we can do anything here. This is all iron. So that is what it is. Yeah. I think that's why that I changed this away from coal, because we capped out on coal and then it wasn't producing any fire bundles. So, alright, what do we got here? So we need bedding. Bedding is the desired material here. We need cloth and feathers, which looks like we have plenty. We just aren't producing enough. We do need feathers. Okay, let's get our textiles up and running here. So let's make a couple more clothiers, just so that we can produce. We can stop using feathers. Let's see. I don't think he can do a clothier right away. Let's see. Fiber watermill. Oh, fiber watermill. I don't know if I've ever built one of those. I might have to. I might have to. Can you sneak in there? Haha, look at that. Perfect. So we'll get 3 clothiers up here so that we can... Actually, do I have a clothier over here? I don't think I do. We'll get 3 clothiers up so that we can use those to make our clothes so that we can focus our feathers on making bedding. Fiber watermill. Oh, that is a big old building. That might be why I never made it before, because coastline is a luxury. I could probably put it up here, honestly. Let's make a fiber watermill, see what that does. See how quickly that produces and what it does. Alright. Oh, this guy went in and he's hogging all of our guys. How we doing on... what are these, vendors? 7 vendors. Alright, so we got first tower in. Looks like we've got our fences going down, which is great. Just need to get built up. Our food supplies are looking not very good. Oh, we have to collect. That's what we need to do. Alright. Clothier's going in. Make some nice fancy clothing for all these folks. Looks like our... Oh, these are copper. I thought those were something else. Man, we have a lot of copper mines. How much copper do we actually have? 600 copper and 0 bars. Yeah, for the number of mines that we have, we don't really have a whole lot of excess. which is kind of interesting. Do we have enough candles? I would assume we do. I haven't really touched candles at all since the beginning. 1,400 candles. Yeah, I think we're good on candles. I think we're probably okay on candles. Alrighty. So let's take a look. We got 24 bronze tools, fantastic. And like I said, I think bronze tools are a little bit better than steel tools. So rough tools are 50%, iron tools are 100%, steel tools are 200%, and I think bronze tools are 250%. So they're not double of steel tools, but or triple of iron, but they are slightly better. But it does require an extra building too. So you got 3 people working on making bronze, and then you're making tools as opposed to just making straight tools. So we could have, we have 7 people working on bronze tools that are, 25% better, but we could have those 7 people working at 3.5 iron smithies and do the same thing. So it's all a horse apiece. It really balances out, so you don't have to say like you have to do bronze tools. Yeah, we have plenty of iron, we could just keep doing more steel tools. So it's however you would like to play. There's no right answer when it comes to this game. Alright, I think we're probably going to tear down one of these midsections here. Can we actually do a tower on a slope or an angle? I don't believe we can. No, we would have to put those on flats. Yeah, it is what it is. So we'll put a couple of towers in the corner. We don't. The towers are just aesthetic anyway, so it's not a big deal. If I wanted to, I could probably put a couple of towers on these flats here, but if we do that all the way around, that's a lot of towers. So, all right, and then how do we want to do it for here? I think we want to do a curved tower like so. We'll do one there, and then we'll need to do. Which one of these do we need? We need a flat to a curve. There we go. And then we need to put it in the middle. 1, 2, 3. Here's the middle. Right there. And then we'll continue that down the slope here and make this nice little area. Then we're going to have to put a gate up here. What do we want to do? I think we also want to do an open gate there. So let's do an open gate. We're going to do this guy, right? Are you the... Nope, we got to go one more. There we go. Open gate. And then I think we're going to put it right... And do we want to center it in this building? I think we do. Or do we want to match this? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll match it so that we can strike a road right through here, and then we can do some stuff in here. I think we could probably fit some row houses in there. Let's see, row houses, officer townhouse. Oh, perfect! It's like I planned it that way. So yeah, we can put some officer houses here. And then we have to come in one here. So we short a little bit. So if we do 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's not really gonna fit, is it? We'll space it out the best we can. Let's tear these down, and then we'll do officer townhouses. We'll skip 1, we'll do 3, and then we can put in some hedging. We'll do that, and then that. So put a little bit of hedging between the houses just so that they kind of look aesthetically nice. I've got some nomads coming. Do we want nomads? I don't really think we need nomads. I don't believe that they have anything to offer us. Silk cocoons! Dang, why can't you give me some eggs? That's all I need is like 10 silkworm eggs. Oh, yeah. Yep, still need 10 eggs, so there's no way around it. There is a starting condition where you start with silk eggs. It's called the Silk Roads one. I've been thinking about doing that just because silk eggs are so bloody hard to get. Out of anything in the game, it's the hardest material to get. So it's nice that they start you off with something. Otherwise, what else do we have here? I don't think we really need any of this. We should probably get into statue making. We're going to need a couple of statues. Let's see. Grape, rye, nothing good. Nothing good. And you guys are just useless. Yeah. I think I might just take that down. I don't use it anyway, so might as well not have it. Alright. So I think we're making some pretty good progress. We got a resource clear down there. We've got our fort underway. I might just put in the rest of this fencing because it's a little bit tedious to do and wait for it to build. Then we'll... Oh, we need muskets. That's why that's not building. So let's... Can we do muskets like from one of the fort buildings? I do not recall. Alright. Get these guys upgraded. Those should hopefully be upgraded before next episode. Do we have any fort buildings that can make muskets? That's just a cannon. The work camp. This one uses resources. It's kind of like the forward post. Tools, clothes, and fuel. Yeah, so these buildings, they just use resources and then they give you random stuff back, and I don't think they actually give you muskets. So we're going to have to produce muskets. I think they produce really fast, like you only have to do it for one season and you have all of the muskets that you'd ever want. And I think we have to do it with the blacksmith too. Which our tools are okay, so we can survive doing muskets for one season, and then... we don't need a whole lot. I think we only need, if we got like maybe 200 muskets, that would cover like every building that we would want. We could build like 10 different buildings, and that would be fine. So we'll do muskets for one season, get those hammered out. I'm actually gonna move that to the side here just so I don't forget about that, and we have a bajillion muskets. I think I did that last season where I had like 1,600 muskets laying around. Yeah, that was kind of derp, but what are you gonna do? I think this records muskets too. Yeah, and 2 cannons. So we should probably get cannons done as well. I think we do cannons here. Yeah, so we'll do a couple of cannons. I'll move that to the side here too, so that I don't forget about that as well. Get a couple cannons, get a couple muskets. We're already up to 9 muskets, so we're halfway to being able to build this guy. Yeah, 12. Like, muskets produce super fast. So we'll get that done, we'll get our forward post done, we can start doing that. We need full ivory, which is something that we're probably going to have to work on next episode. Oh, we need silk for that. Derp. I hate waiting for silk. It is such a pain. Oh, that's that one. We don't really care about him. Alright, but yeah, otherwise, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you all enjoyed. If you have any questions on what I did in this episode, or if I went too fast or something like that, please feel free to let me know, and I can kind of slow it down a little bit and explain. Otherwise, if you're all enjoying, hit the like button, share it with your friends. The more views I get, the more opportunity I have to make this content. So, yeah, that's pretty much going to do it. Take care, everybody, and see you next time.